Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dark Red Gaming Club. So, as I promised last year, which I didn't meet the deadline and I'm super sorry for that one, but oh, what can I do? So, today's video is going to be showcasing the state of Friday Night Funkin' Rap Legacy Remaster. So, what this is going to be is just the basics of basics. Just showing how the mod currently looks so that people can get like an understanding where it is right now, so that they at least have either one, an expectation of when will be released, or two, how is it going to look like in the like final state. Because obviously everything I'm about to showcase is not final, like none of it. You can see a lot of stuff here, then and there, but you will notice in the final release that there's going to be some stuff that were going to be changed due to either like something just came out of my mind, or just simply there's an error with it, or whatever the heck. So without further ado, let us begin. Alright, so the first thing I want to showcase that I don't think when I made this post recently where I was showcasing like at least screenshots of the state it was in, due to the fact that I broke my promise that I was gonna release it at the end of the year, and I obviously did not. So I put screenshots of the mod so that people could at least see. So this is the story mode, where obviously just like in the original Rap Legacy is in the same like is almost similarly built as any Friday Night Funkin' mod. It's just the simple weeks with the song selections, and that be it. So the difference obviously is the art style. One of the main things I really did love when making Rap Legacy was just how to make each story feel like something unique is about to happen when you press the week. Like for example, Torch of Destiny, the first week of the game, which by the way, I had to make this a thing. I am not locking week prologue or the rest of the weeks behind you beating tutorial or week 1. That in my opinion was one of the most BS like options I ever made, not option, one of the biggest, it was just so stupid in my opinion. Like, why did I did that? Locking week prologue behind week beating, week tutorial, week 1 to release basically everything here. It was just, in my opinion, just very stupid. I promise this time that I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. So once you open the mod, you obviously get to play all the weeks unlocked. None of them are locked. None of them. So you'll be able to experience the whole thing. So the art style. This one obviously is the biggest overhaul out of all those, considering the fact that I'm using the sprite pieces I made throughout the entire year 2024 and 2025. Wait, was it 20? Wasn't 20? Oh no, scratch that. It was throughout the whole year 2025 that I made these new sprite pieces for the characters, to make them look more unique compared to their original counterpart, which they looked awful. So obviously each one like finally feels like unique. Well, I mean obviously skin a pub or not. And just like overall, they just look like brand new. Like they look completely different from how they used to look. So obviously all these arts you see in like right now are not going to be final. I do plan to change these arts simply for the fact that there's a lot of changes that I made throughout development. Like for example, stages are changed a lot of times throughout development. So obviously one of the first things I want to do is to obviously showcase the stage that you're going to be playing in. Because Psych Engine for some reason doesn't have the option to change stages, which by itself I think is really stupid that it's still not developed in Psych Engine like there. I did research that it causes a lag whenever it happens, but that could be such an easy fix. I just really don't know why they have not implemented it yet. If it lags, like who cares? There's like a lot of ways to bypass this issue. But whatever, that's just a stupid thing. Anyway, so yeah, all these arts you see here, yes, the new versions I'm gonna make soon will feature almost like the same like things, like example, like boyfriend having the stars here when seeing Daddy Dearest. That's not gonna change when I make the final arts for this one. But arts like, for example, this one or this one and this one are all gonna get changed because of many reasons. First of all, the disc in each side revealing the icons for the characters. First of all, it's pretty like I had to make it pretty clear. All the icons in this game were changed so that they look at least new. So all these old icons, they have to leave. Like, they have to leave. They don't look as good as they used to be. And yeah, I plan to remove them, and that's one of the main reasons I also want to make this art like different. But the only thing I'm not gonna change is obviously like who is the opponent for each one, and the versus font that you see in the middle. That's not gonna change. So yeah, I guess this is around it for story mode. Let's head out to another stuff. Alright, here is the next thing, and that is free to play. So as you saw from the story mode, the song selections are literally the same. None of them are different from one another. Like, every song like song name for that's how I have to correct this. Every song name you saw in the original Rap Legacy is still here. Like, Tutorial is still Tutorial, Bobby Bo is still the same, Fresh is still the same, Dad Battle's the same, Spookaz is the same. Like, in terms of the name, it's the song selection that is the different thing. Is that's a whole different story. Because, for example, Tutorial was completely changed to a brand new version that actually sounds way better. Talentless Ski and Bully are remaining the same because there are no remixes for these ones. Well, scratch that. Yes, there is, but I just prefer to keep the old ones, to be honest. Bobby Bo is still the same. It's the same HD version that I used for the original Rap Legacy, and it's just the best one. I'm sorry. Like, if for like a normal like Bobby Bo, the HD version is just way better. Like, the erect one is like the best one. Like, don't get me wrong, but if we're talking about the normal ones, then the HD Bobby Bo is the best one. Fresh uses a different version. That battle's the same, made by Noimix. I hope I said that incorrectly. Spookaz's chain South is the same, which is the fucking Deluxe one, because I love it so much. It's the best. It's the best version of South that you'll ever hear in your entire life. Monster was changed, and just like yada yada yada, it's the same. It's the same story. The song names are the same, but the music selection is different. And also you can see the brand new icons that, in my opinion, this look way better than any icons I made before. Now, a bit of history here. So all these icons were meant to be used in Friday Night Funkin' Darkest Nightmare, the corruption mod that is currently in development. I'm not being confident in saying if we'll be able to even make that one, but if we do manage to do it, and I really doubt. So I made these icons for that mod specifically. But when doing Rap Legacy Remaster, I decided to simply add them because they just look better. And I'm glad I did that, because look at this, man. The girlfriend icon looks so much better than the original. Daddy Dearest looks actually way more natural with his expressions. Skin and Pump are literally the same, but like, let's be honest, like, there's not much you can do with this. Monster uses the Reimagines one. One of the main reasons I don't want to change it is because this is honestly the best monster icon you'll ever see. And Pico is literally, this is his best one. This is the best art for Pico as like an icon I ever created. Darnell uses an already existing one. I think the difference is simply that I added maybe the shadows or something. I don't remember if I add these shadows or not. Mommy Mirrors is changed as well, and you get the picture. All of these icons are changed. Some of the old ones the old ones got updates too, simply so that they can look more modern with these new icons. So that's basically it for free to play. It's just so special about it. It's just simply now that you see that the song names are the same, but it's just now that the music selection that you have seen in the previews are completely different. So let's head out to the characters next. Alright, and the next thing here is obviously the characters. So obviously here you see Boyfriend with the billions, and I do mean billions of like animations he has. His idle animation, which thanks to Mark Visuals, I was able to make this animation actually look natural compared to the old one that I did before. Like, holy moly, it's so much better. The miss animations at long last finally implemented. They actually look really cool and actually pretty goofy, pretty fitting for the character. His hey animation, which actually is pretty cute and also pretty goofy, but it's supposed to reflect that the character of TDR Boyfriend is he's supposed to be like the cool guy, but he's also pretty goofy as well because he's a bit immature. His scare animation, which actually looks pretty good. His dodge animation, which actually, if you can see down below, he has actually a second one. I actually implemented this one for a specific song actually. His hurt animation actually looks pretty good. His beatbox animations, which yes, they're all called alternate 2. And the reason why is because the beatbox name doesn't really work for some reason. So since the alternate 2 actually does work, I decided to move it there. Then we have the obviously alternate poses, which is the cool part of this character. Whenever you play the song and you get to see the poses. Well, that is if you actually see them. And then his normal animations and everything. Also his pre-attack animation, which is literally the most sick one I ever created. And his attack animation, which I'll be honest, is just the same animation as the original Boyfriend's attack animation. And that's around it for Boyfriend. Let's head out. Let's just check on the character. We have Pico, which he looks really good. He has his poses. He also has the loading animation, which originally I was not supposed to use these ones because these were meant for Darkest Nightmare. His shooting animation as well, but hey, at least I got some new ones for him. There's his hang left, which is supposed to be his right pose, but for some reason when creating the opponents, you had new like shooting animations. With now he also has a hey animation, which I only do this for if both him and Boyfriend do it as well. His second attack, which actually looks pretty good. Then let's head out to Girlfriend here. Let me just move here a little bit. I know that there's little thing here, and that's obviously for the camera focus. But this is Girlfriend here. She actually looks way better than the one that Mark did for me. Not to say what Mark did for the Girlfriend he made didn't look bad. Obviously, this Girlfriend animations and everything were all inspired by him. Well, mostly the boombox here. Obviously, we have a lot of bad animation here. For example, the hair, mostly because I'm not the best at this kind of stuff. So you'll see like this that looks pretty like jarring. Then his idol pose and everything, like just straight up just an upgrade compared to what we had before. And then obviously we had her like standing, which now that I think about it, this is the old one. Oops, forget about it. Here's the new one. Now this is straight up an upgrade. This is straight up an upgrade. Oh wait, I forgot she had an hey animation. I should add it in her song actually. Like, oh my god, I completely forgot. Let's take a look at Daddy Dearest. Holy moly, he looks absolutely good. But I do plan to change his animation a little bit because take a look at some of his poses. Whenever you see it, take a look at the belt. Notice how it looks weird. If you say that it is, ding ding ding, you're correct, because for stupid reasons I put the belt in the shirt instead of the pants. Stupid me. Like, I can't believe it. Then we have Dearest, that Don't get freaky, you people. What? Okay, so afterwards, that be it for the new characters, but also we also have a lot of animations for Boyfriend. Well, different variations of his character because he changes his face a lot of times. You can also tell that most of his miss animations are the same as the normal one, but that's obviously because in order to just make this whole thing easier, I'm just reusing those miss animations. So yeah, and also the character selection here is huge. That's because all of these characters are coming to the mod. You can see that Red Imposter's here. You're not gonna see Meltdown, like absolutely not. Stress, Red, you may see it. Roy's here. Sans is gone from this mod actually. I had to inform him this, but since Friday Night Funkin' Dustin got a huge update, one of the best updates ever in my opinion, so because of that, I have no reason to use the Dustin Sans anymore. So that's one of the reasons you will see this gone. And don't even think of asking about Silly Billy, because that's just not gonna happen anytime soon. What was the spirit we have? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. It's just a prototype. What else we have? Witty here as well. You have Pomni, who's also coming here, who's also still coming to the mod. We have Miku as well, which I take that bet. If you saw the story mode like portrait of her, then you'll know she's the week aftermath opponent. Just like the little fun like goodbye before the credits roll, which yes, I also have to confirm this. Once you beat week aftermath, there will be a credits where it shows every week's like song and who made it. Now obviously I can be 100% correct if for a song selection, like say for example if the HD Bobby Bo was made by someone and I accidentally put someone else. If that happens, then please correct me in the comments and everything, just because I want to be like respectful with all these creators, well, all these composers who make these songs. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the characters. Let's head to something else. All right, the final thing here is going to be stages actually. So this will be the final thing I'll showcase in this entire video, to then showcase at least some songs as a reward for anyone who stayed watching this super boring video, because I really would not understand why would you ever stay to watch this. But anyway, here is the overall just like stage that I use whenever I'm trying to make a new one. There's a lot of stages here actually. There are some of them that are coming back from the original Rap Legacy, like for example Concert, but you'll only see that in free to play. Other things like say for example Train Alley, which is actually Pico's. Okay, let's just take a look. Like, look at all of this. Like, bro, I'm so glad that Psych Engine has a stage editor that actually is really good. This is the one of the things I'll give thumbs up to Psych Engine, despite the billions of issues that this engine has. I'm glad that the stage editor is the one thing that actually works really well. The only criticism I would ever give it to the stage editor, to be honest, is the lack of more, like to be able to add like animations and everything. And I'll say this for example. What you know that in mods like Imposter, like there's a character behind like during the rap battle, that's not like actually a character that appears like all the other characters. It's just an animation in the stage. Yeah, that's the thing I would wish that Psych Engine implemented as like a option in custom event and in the stage editor, where you put an animation of a character or something, and then in the charts you can play you can put stage animation or something like that. That would be sick. I'm not sure if it's going I'm not sure if it is possible, considering how many stuff you will have to do in order for it to make it work, but that would be sick actually, because doing it on Lua is such a pain. And oh my god, I don't even want to start with that. Okay, we have Mushroom obviously because it's Mario's. Yeah, Mario's coming back. There's no like Mario updates. Yes, I'm aware that another Mario mod actually got updated for Christmas, but I'm not gonna bother with that one, because first of all, new mod. I don't plan to touch a mod that just came out like say a year ago. Rap Legacy is only meant to play mods that are from like at least 4 years old or 3 years old, or maybe even older than that. Like, who the heck knows how old this game is? But anyway, so yeah, I think that's gonna be realistically it for stage editor and everything, just showcasing just a small amount of stages that we have. Also, I have to also make this, you know, you guys should have seen that when I made the dialogue for the mod, I obviously have a lot of grammar errors. That's thanks to me rushing this freaking mod, the original one. That was thanks to the fact that I was rushing that mod. So you guys are not gonna see that. This mini grammar error here is just for fun. It was just for fun. When I discovered that I did that, I was like laughing just seeing this. So I decided to just keep it just for fun. But anyway, that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna be showcasing at least 3 songs for anyone who just wants to just see them. So with that being said, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. All right, here it is.
3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go! 3, 2, 1, go!
Getting freaky on a Friday night, yeah.